Welcome! In a couple of hours, we will be in the 30s, and the Roaring Twenties will only be a memory.
That's right, Helen. We're going to look back at the highlights of this decade.
The most prominent feature of this decade was the Model T, the well-known affordable new wheels for all people.
I have one, Helen. I got to buy on margin and buy now, pay later.
What a great addition to the economy. What could go wrong?
I can't think of anything, Helen.
And with this new ride, people were able to drive long distances, so the middle and upper class lived out of the city away from the smog.
Just like us, Helen.
Oh yes, suburbs. However, there isn't always a perfect community. Radical religious groups began to rise, like the KKK.
Other than the KKK, other groups began to rise also, putting new views on society, such as Darwinism and fundamentalism. Isn't that right, Helen?
Yes, sirree!
The different religions led to what Helen and what you all know as the Prohibition era.
That's right, and the prohibition of alcohol led to a rise in crime, such as the well-known Al Capone, who organized his crime.
These crimes are crazy, Helen. Those bootleggers and speakeasies has really made an impact on society.
Definitely. All this talk about crime is making me hungry.
Me too, Helen.
Let's cut to the cooking segment.
Let me tell you about something that happened here at the ranch the other afternoon. It was just about dinner time, and Dale and I were just getting back from town. In fact, we were late, and Dale was worrying about making supper, so she jumped right out and hurried inside. And when she got inside the kitchen, she found all the kids making dessert with Jell-O instant pudding. Dale was just as proud as she could be, and they sure whipped that pudding up quick and easy, too. You know, with Jell-O instant pudding, you just empty the package into a bowl that has some cold milk in it, and then you beat it up. There's no trick to it at all. And kids, you just never ate a better tasting dessert anywhere, whether it's butterscotch, vanilla, or chocolate. So ask your mom to get some Jell-O instant puddings for you real soon. And then the next time she's busy, you can have the swellest dessert in the whole world all ready for her. Don't forget the name. It's Jell-O instant puddings. And now, how about singing the Jell-O instant pudding song with us? You ready?
Sure are.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's
Never too late to make dessert with Jell-O instant pudding. So get the busy day dessert. Jell-O instant pudding. It's so easy a kid can make dessert with Jell-O instant pudding. So get the busy day dessert. Jell-O instant pudding.
Yep, you get some Jell-O instant puddings in all three flavors. Vanilla,
chocolate, and butterscotch.
They're good.
And we're back.
Let's talk about entertainment, Helen.
The entertainment of this decade made an impact on society.
Like the first person to make the first sounded movie. Remember that, Helen?
Of course, Charlie Chaplin himself was a success.
Too bad, Helen. I couldn't contact him. He must be so busy.
But I know who we can interview. Babe Ruth, another source of entertainment in the sporting industry, is near the ball field, which we will go interview him now. I am outside the ball field with Babe Ruth, the world-famous baseball player. Wow, Babe Ruth, I am so excited. I love the Boston Red Sox, the Yankees, and everywhere you've been. Hi, Mr. Ruth.
Oh, please call me Babe.
Oh my goodness. The Bambino himself. Wow, I'm so excited. I have a couple questions for you. Alright. I was wondering how it feels to be the most well-known sportsman in America.
I feel that it wasn't just me who saved baseball. I feel that everyone who played deserves the credit too.
Oh, that is so humble. Well, why do you play baseball?
I play to show my family and everyone that anything is possible. I am passionate about baseball. My parents made me go to a Catholic school because of my rebellious behavior. And one of the sports teams there was baseball.
Wow, interesting. How do you feel about next season?
I feel that if we work together in baseball and we keep our passion, we will succeed.
Thank you, Mr. Ruth. You have to get back to your game. Now let's talk about fashion. Men with suits to casual athletic wear, a lot more modern fashion began to blossom.
Don't forget about the woman, Helen. A new woman began to appear wearing shorts and flapper dresses. Scandalous, showing the woman's new freedom to express themselves.
New fashion influenced new attitudes and styles. Let's go to catwalk. Our first model is wearing this wonderful zoot suit and a white mafia hat. And here is our first model in their zoot suit outfit. Wow, rocking that mustache and the hat. Boom. Perfect. Our second model is wearing the beautiful jewel and feather headband with a gold and black boa and the flashy flapper dress. Wow. And here comes our flapper with her red feather and her jewel and her beautiful boa. Flap for us. Perfect. And thank you for our second model.
I'm here with the local flapper dancer, and I'm going to ask her a few questions. So, what's your name?
My name is Mary.
How are you, Mary, today?
I'm very well. I just got finished with a couple of dances down at the Cotton Club, and I just feel great. It's great business.
How does it feel to dance as a flapper?
It feels like you feel free. You don't feel like anyone is really judging you. You just feel independent.
What made you become a flapper?
I felt like the new women movement and really showing how we can be rebellious and different than anyone else really made me become a flapper, and also a friend recommended I dance at the Cotton Club.
Okay, thank you for your cooperation, Mary.
Okay, Helen. How about the amazing art that occurred during this era?
Many artists have broken away from our usual styles. Modern art came in, an art that changed perspective on the world and humans.
Helen, did you know that modern art during this past decade reflected off of World War I? For example, the Harlem Renaissance is a literary, artistic, and intellectual movement that kindled a new Black cultural identity.
The 20s was a decade of rebirth, especially towards African Americans. For the first time, African American writers, artists, and musicians are widely known for their contributions to world culture. Their goal was to find outlets for group expression and self-determination to achieve equality and civil rights. World War I broke out, and American factories experienced a shortage of workers. Many Black Americans in the South saw this for a chance of life. They migrated to northern and modern cities such as Chicago and New York. New York City, of Harlem in particular, attracted a large number of African American artists and intellectuals. It wasn't long before Harlem became a place for artistic explosion. Works produced during the Harlem Renaissance yielded not just to blacks but to wide audiences as well. Music blended cultures, and African American music became a smash hit. Langston Hughes was among the period of famous writers. He was known for folksy humor, nicknamed the O. Henry of Harlem. Other writers included Countee Cullen, James Weldon Johnson, and Zora Neale Hurston. Great artists also emerged on the Harlem scene, such as Aaron Douglas and Augusta Savage. And then there were jazz legends, among them Duke Ellington, Bessie Smith, and Cab Calloway. After the stock market crashed in 1929, the country fell into the Great Depression, and the Harlem Renaissance began to fade. By then, the movement had forged the path for future generations and ushered in a new era in American culture and pop politics.
I am here with an anonymous mob leader to tell me about his experience this past decade. What methods did you go through to invade banks?
I hid a gun in a trumpet case and then I raided the bank.
Wow, interesting. And how much money did you get from that bank?
Just like $5 million.
Wow, you're very rich. How do you feel about the stock market crash and your success?
Pretty good.
Everyone's poor, but you're making bank?
Yeah, bud.
All right. Why did you decide to remain anonymous?
So I don't get caught by the cops.
Do you have a mob leader nickname?
Scarface.
And why is it Scarface?
Because I hit on a man's hot younger sister and he cut my face up with a knife.
Oh, wow. Sounds familiar. Thank you for having this interview. You may go back to your mobbing. Just like new art and entertainment, new slang was created.
Here are some examples. Gams, also known as ladylegs.
Wow, Helen, look at those gams.
Yeah, they can lift up, up, up forever. Just like the stock market.
Spifflocated, also known as drunk.
We got spifflocated at the gin joint and wisely invested our money in the stock market.
Which will surely continue through the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Giggle water, also known as alcohol.
6 shots of giggle water. Oh, I'm a man just like you.
No, I'm the only one like me.
The cat's meow, also known as excellent.
America's economic performance is the cat's meow.
Applesauce, also known as an expletive. Dewdropper, a young, lazy, unemployed man.
Oh, applesauce. The stock market crashed and all our money is gone.
Now everyone will think I'm a lollygagging dewdropper. Clams, also known as money.
How many clams can I get from selling my blood? I'm broke.
Big sleep, also known as death.
Fake my own big sleep. Sounds crazy, but I have nothing left to lose.
Ducky, also known as alright. No one's onions, also known as to be well informed.
FDR seems to know one's onions. He'll turn the economy around lickety-split.
And that was a recap of the 20s.
Welcome to the 30s, everybody! Woo!